Time now to turn to the great outdoors. As Halloween approaches, we often hear scary stories of ghosts and spirit, but you may not have heard those stories existing right here in Northeast Wisconsin. Tonight, join us with Green Bay Ghost Tours for a haunting look at Titletown.
Welcome to Green Bay Ghost Tours. I'll be your host, Charles.
Inside the Captain's Walk Winery, there's more than first meets the eye. Tour guide Tim Fries says there's a spirit here, one that always wanted this to be home.
It was built in 1857 by a man by the name of Elijah Morrow, who came from New Jersey.
Morrow's second oldest daughter, Helen, inherited the house but had to sell it because of a financial burden. She wanted it back, but never got it. Well, maybe.
Or what she did not have in life, she does have in death. She does seem to be the spirit that haunts this particular establishment.
And she's not shy about making her presence known.
Over the years, many employees have experienced her antics. Everything from things moving on their own, the lights turning on and off by themselves, to actually being seen at a couple different points.
You never know what Helen might do next.
I always like to ask, what the hell is going on today?
A question he started asking many years ago.
It all involves my dad. He had passed of cancer about 26 years ago. And he was real close to my firstborn, who was 4 and a half at the time. He always told me to give her a message when he passed that he loved her and goodbye. And the night that he had passed, he actually did it himself. He showed up at her home with my ex-wife in her bedroom at the end of her bed as a blue and white light saying, "I love you and goodbye."
That got Fries started. He looked up ghost stories, started giving tours, and found some interesting things.
And that brings us to the next story, which is a desecrated cemetery, which is just about a minute that way towards the river. Well, you are currently standing on one of the oldest cemeteries here in Green Bay, possibly one of the oldest and largest in our great state.
The tombstones are gone, swapped out for downtown development.
And because it was a cemetery and desecrated, they have a lot of poltergeist activity here. They have everything from things that move in these buildings, to shadow figures being seen, to disembodied voices, to chill spots.
Other Green Bay ghosts are more friendly.
Here we are at the historical Bellin building. Of course, it is haunted by Dr. Julius G. Bellin himself. You see, Dr. Bellin was a very pleasant man in life. He still is in death.
He's active with guests up and down the building and sometimes on the way.
Of course, we are in the elevator, and of course, Dr. Bellin does like to play games with the elevator. He likes to keep you stranded sometimes, or brings you up when you're supposed to go down, or down when you're supposed to go up.
It's that kind of history that can sometimes go untold.
People are always amazed at the history we have here in Green Bay.
So keep your eyes open. You never know when Helen or Dr. Bellin will want to say hello. For the Great Outdoors, I'm Matt Jarko.